Hey there, church. I look forward to being back with you in worship this Sunday. I was away last Sunday on some days of continuing education. I take part as a faith leader in an organization called the One Campaign. The One Campaign's about 19 years old, and it started in Philadelphia as a movement to join citizens together, and now it's a global movement with expressions all over the world. The purpose is to try to end extreme poverty and preventable disease by 2030. So I was in Washington, D.C. doing a couple of things. One thing I was doing directly related to our life as CPC was to learn a little bit more about engaging the community. One of the cool things about the One Campaign is that they got their start and continue to add members by engaging the community. You know, of course, they have offices and stuff, but they don't invite people into the office, into their buildings. They go out to where people are and invite them into this work of engaging their governments to ask for more foreign development assistance and for supportive legislation that will help people all over the world who are who are suffering under extreme poverty and preventable disease. So I learned from people who have had huge amounts of success going out and talking with others and finding common cause and building partnerships. And don't you know, that is so much of what came up when we had our Journey of Promise luncheon. We talked about how we want to be out in our community more, how we want to serve more and engage people where they are and not simply wait for folks to come to the church. And also how we want to build partnerships, to ask how there are people out in our community who care about things that we care about and things that Jesus cares about, which is what we try to care about, and to try to do things together, because we do so much together, that we do such more together than we can just on our own. So this Sunday in worship, we are going to hear about our Phase 3 Journey of Promise. We asked, who is God calling us to be? And the church, we said some wonderful things that I think are full of the Holy Spirit. So I hope that you will be in worship this Sunday to hear what our Journey team has to say. And if you aren't able to make worship, we'll continue to share some of that, some of the message that came through the church about who God is calling us to be. Some of who God is calling us to be is a place of hospitality for kids in our community as Community Preschool comes into our building this fall. This Saturday, we are going to have a work day because we need to get some of our rooms together, to move some stuff around, to create hospitable space for Community Preschool to move in over the summer. So I hope at 8 a.m., many of us will join, and you can consider doing that, to putting in a couple of hours of work to get that space ready. It's a wonderful opportunity to serve families in our community by providing a good place for Community Preschool to have its life. So let's keep on looking for ways that God is giving us new forms of life. We just see them coming in a fresh way right now as Christ Church. Let's keep on loving God, sharing relationships, serving others from the heart of Christ.